G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, today I've got this new addition to the RC tanks that are available online. This is the latest offering from a company called Feilun. Now, they usually make RC speedboats, and this is the Feilun FC138 RipSaw tank. So as you can see, this is a 1/12 scale model of the military grade RipSaw that featured in Fast and Furious 8. Just there. So, yeah, I thought I'll check this out. This came from Banggood, guys, so I'll leave the link below in the description. And as you can see, it's all licensed. It seems like this one is licensed by Universal Studios. So you got Toretto on the front there, Vin Diesel. There's a bit of a holographic sticker there in the Feilun badge to say that it's licensed. So, yeah, guys, I thought I'll try this out because I recently on the channel, you've probably seen it. If you haven't, I'll feel free to check it out. I'll put a link to this one. This is the SG1203, I think it was called. Yeah, 1203 model. And I reviewed this about a month and a half ago, I think. And this one was absolute blast to mess around with on all terrain. It actually just ate up all the terrain that you can dish out to it. So this has been a pretty popular tank, and this one is actually more expensive than the Feilun. The 1203 came in at around $60 US, or just under $60 for the basic version, and about $80 for the metal track version. And that equated to around $80+ Australian. But this one here, the Feilun, the new one, this one comes in at under $40, guys. So it's $39 US, or around just over $50 Australian. So that's another reason I wanted to check it out, because of the price differences between the two. And I wanted to see how this one actually performed. It looks pretty much, as you can see, very similar, if not the same sort of build quality as the SG1203 that I just showed you. So anyway, without further ado, I'll get into the box. I'll show you exactly what we get, and then I'll take it for a test run. Okay guys, so this is what comes in the package of the Feilun FC138 Fast and Furious military tank. First off, I'll show you the battery. Now with this one, you get a NiCad pack. Looks like it's a 6-cell pack, and it's 600 milliamp hours, 7.2 volt, and it comes with this little yellow mini or micro Tamiya style connector, and this should give us around 20 minutes of runtime with this tank, and it takes about an hour to charge it, because you get this little trickle charger, as you can see here, and it's rated only for 2 amps. And it says 250 milliamp hours. So you expect around 60 minutes to charge this battery up. All right, so that's that. We've got a little controller here. It's all made of plastic, pretty light. It's a typical tank style controller. Okay, it's unlike the pistol grip car controller that we get with the SG model there that I showed you before. That came with like a RC pistol grip style controller. So you got 2 forward, 2 back. Got a couple of buttons here, which I don't know what we'll do, maybe to spin it around quickly, unless you cross it up like that. That's the usual way of spinning a tank around. The reason I say I don't know what they look like, which I'll show you in a minute, this did not come with any paperwork of any kind. And anyway, we've got 2 dummy buttons up the top. They do nothing. They don't even press in. And this takes 2 AA batteries on the back here. You have to provide your own screwdriver. There's no screwdriver in this package either. So, yeah, just going off the box, the only instructions you really get are on the box, on the back here, but it's all in Chinese. But it does look like they've written something here for these 2 black buttons, but it's all in Chinese, see? So, nothing in English in this on the box. So, that's that. And here's the tank itself, guys. As you can see, it's the military version. Looks pretty cool. Pretty good scaled model of the actual RipSaw tank from the movie. You'll notice here on the bottom, these only pivot. They don't actually, each drive gear, wheel for the belt just has a little pivot instead of an actual shock absorber. than the other model. So that's where the lower price comes into play, I think. But yeah, it looks like it's got the same sort of, it possibly got the same sort of drivetrain underneath the shell as the SG model. It's all a sealed body shell too, so there's no gull wing doors that will open. There's no opening doors of any kind or anything like that. You've got a little turret up the top here that you can spin around like the real thing, okay? And you can pivot the gun up and down. You could probably put an action figure on top if you wish to, just like that, okay? But yeah, comparing it to the other one, I'll just show you the SG model. As I was saying, this one has actual shock absorbers here. The plastic ones, as you can see, goes up and down. And you got the metal tensioner on the front, where the Feilun model doesn't have any tensioner of any kind. It's just got these little pivot joints here, like pivot points for the bottom here. But saying that, I mean, going over terrain, it should be okay. It's going to grip on the belts, so should be okay. Should perform all right. But let me just compare the actual weight of this one is a little bit lighter than the SG version, and let's just compare the sizes here, side by side. As you can see, the Feilun one, the FC138, is a little bit of a narrower track. Even though they're both 1/12 scale, they're a bit of a narrower track than the SG model, the military version, military police version on the right there. If I compare the track to track, you can see just there. Let me just line that up a bit better. The track of the stance and track of the SG model is a little bit wider than this Feilun version. All right, but other than that, the length of them is exactly the same. Okay, the length of them are exactly the same. The belts look pretty similar, made of maybe a little bit different rubber. This one seems a little bit softer, but yeah, head to head, they look pretty similar in their scale anyway. It's just this one has a narrower body shell than the military police version here on the right. Okay, on the bottom, it pretty much looks identical to the SG version. You got the battery bay there. You have to use your own screw as well, and we've got the same on and off switch, just as we do on this model here. Okay, same sort of setup, and yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So I'll charge that battery up, and we'll see how this one performs for the $39 price tag. So yeah, guys, thanks very much for tuning in to this quick unboxing and overview of the brand new Fast and Furious military tank. This is called the FC138, and it's made by Feilun. I'll try to get it out in the next couple of days or so. It's actually very windy outside, and it looks like it's going to rain, so I won't be taking it out today. But yeah, I'm pretty keen to see how this will perform against the other one that I just showed you in this video. So be sure to stay tuned for the upcoming driving portion of this one. I just thought I'll make a quick unboxing, as it's a new product today in this video. If you want to check out all the specs, all the listings will be below in the description at banggood.com. Alright guys, thanks for sticking around watching this, and I'll catch you on the next video. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified every time I drop a new video. Alright guys, happy RCing, catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.